Who's in the I'm a Celebrity 2025 cast? Full confirmed lineup ahead of tonight's launch-in, after months of speculation about who the 2025 campmates will be, and there have been an awful lot of rumors. We've got the full list for you right here. From YouTubers, rappers and models to footballers, comedians and national treasures, ITV has every base covered with an absolutely stacked lineup. There's not long now, so grab a brew, settle down and let us introduce you to all the stars ready to be put through their paces in the Bush Tucker tree. I'm a Celebrity is days away, and now we know the 10 singers, comedians, actors, athletes, and more heading into the jungle. Here is the full lineup of confirmed campmates for 2025. Alesh Bondo ballet musician Martin Kemp is following in his son Roman's footsteps by heading into the jungle. In his interview before the show, Martin admitted rats are sure to send a shudder through his body, and he's not very good with heights, but his radio presenter son encouraged him to take part. I've had to cancel some jobs, but when Roman was on I'm a Celebrity, I was addicted. I watched it every day and enjoyed it so much. I felt it was now time in my life for an adventure, he said. I have been on this journey of DJing over the last 5 years. It has been non-stop, and I thought it was time to give something back to myself. He admitted he's a huge fan of the show, while Roman has urged him to enjoy it all. Martin added, "He told me to go in and enjoy it all. He said it's the most fun he has ever had, and he said, I am really jealous. I know how much fun you are going to have." Mum and Kelly, yeah, they are absolutely going to be watching. They are supportive, he said, although the star, who rose to fame alongside his famous family on the Osbournes over 2 decades ago, admitted he definitely had to think before signing on. It's an absolute commitment, but the real reason why it is popular is people sit at home saying, "Could I do that?" he pointed out. So I think a lot of why I've said yes is the intrigue and how would I survive that. I am very nervous though. Jack isn't sure which side of him will come out in the camp, even after having to play peacemaker at times on the Osbournes, as his temper sometimes flares when he's worn out. I don't know. It will be case by case, but generally I am a pretty positive person, he added. Meanwhile, a source previously told The Sun, Jack is very likely to discuss Ozzy, which will be an incredibly moving moment for the campmates and for viewers and fans of the adored rocker. Comedy icon Ruby Wax is ready for I'm a Celebrity. The 72-year-old found fame as a brash comedian and interviewer through her celebrity interviews and documentaries in the 1990s, and now she's excited to show another side to herself. I'm not aggressive. I was stereotyped during my career, she explained. I'd like to think I'm easy to get on with and I will be able to calm everyone down. Ruby insisted she's not scared of anything, but never felt like she would be much of a success on the show in the past. I was offered the chance to take part a long time ago and I thought, no, I could never do that, but now it's the right time, she explained. I like doing adventurous things. It will be nice for people to get to know the real me because you can't hide in the jungle. Meanwhile, Ruby admitted she's been preparing for a potential appearance in the iconic jungle shower. I have been working out, as I don't want to show my body the way it is. But I know you can wear a bra and pants. I have a sensational bra, she teased, in a surprising U-turn after previously saying she would never do the show. Kelly Brook has joined the cast of I'm a Celebrity, after being spotted arriving down under at Brisbane Airport. I have said I will never do I'm a Celebrity, several times. I didn't think it was ever in me to do the challenges and Bush Tucker trials, she admitted. However, doing the London Marathon and race across the world with her husband Jeremy Parisi has changed her mind. She added, I'm such a fan of the show that I thought, maybe I could do it, maybe I could cope. I won't know unless I try, and so I am going to throw myself into it. Despite feeling brave now, Kelly admitted she's really petrified of heights, but she's ready to introduce herself to a new audience. This show is watched by many different generations and some people won't know me nor where I have come from, she added. Of course, Kelly has a history with Ant and December. The star fell out with the duo after alleging they didn't want her on Britain's Got Talent. The award-winning musician has signed up for I'm a Celebrity and hopes to dispel the stereotype of an obnoxious rapper who you can't approach. It's already unheard of to have a rapper from North Manchester. And so, if a rapper who goes on a side quest by going in the jungle and goes and wins it, well, that will show you can do anything in life, he pointed out. As well as encouraging young people, H, who had to cancel some gigs to make room in his schedule, is keen to raise awareness for Down syndrome, having opened up in his music about his sister Gracie. She'll be supporting him, as the rapper added, "My sister, Gracie, loves the show. She will be sitting there cheering me on every time she sees me on the telly." H is also keen to simply have a chance to branch out and try new things. You don't always want to be stuck in the same world forever. You can branch out and do other things. You don't have to stick to the code, rap world, because you think that's cool, he said. I did have to cancel some gigs for it. But you are never going to branch out if you do the same thing all the time. Social media megastar Angry Ginge has gone from man of the match at Soccer Aid to I'm a celebrity campmate. With over 3 million fans across TikTok and Instagram, he certainly has the following, and his booking is a no-brainer after G.K. Berry's success in 2024. Despite not liking spiders, Angry Ginge had no hesitation when it came to saying yes to a bucket list item. To take part in it this year is something I couldn't pass up on, he said, while he acknowledged being without his phone will be a wake-up call. I've been away once for a week. And so, 2 to 3 weeks without it is going to be very educational to see how I will do, he admitted. He's also had to cut down on his daily energy drink consumption from 2 to 1, and he's a little nervous at the idea of sleeping outside. He confessed, "The closest I've ever done to this is the Duke of Edinburgh Bronze Award. And that didn't go down well, so I haven't got the best of confidence coming into this. And the most people I have ever Emmerdale legend Lisa Riley, or Mandy Dingle to soap fans, has been turning down I'm a Celeb for years, until now. They have asked me to be in it numerous times before, but now I've finally said yes," she said, admitting her 50th birthday has played a big part in her U-turn. "I'm going to be 50 next year. It's 30 years on and off playing Mandy Dingle in Emmerdale and 10 years of being sober. It's like a big baguette where everything I wanted was in it," she added. She joked that heading to the jungle would make her the best auntie in the world, far more than her NTA and BAFTA prizes. It won't be easy, though, as Lisa admitted he's terrified of rats and the dark, but she's been practicing to try and overcome her fears before she arrives in camp. One of the prop girls at Emmerdale has 2 pet rats. We have been doing some rat prep. She brought them in for me to try and hold them, she said. I'm also scared of the dark, and I have been practicing with my partner, Al, walking around our home in the dark. That's some serious commitment. Lived with my mum and sis this year's a big one for soap fans, with Shona McGarty also in the lineup after being seen at Brisbane Airport. The EastEnders actress left Albert Square in 2024 after 16 years on the BBC show, and she's following in the footsteps of fellow EastEnders alumni such as Jacqueline Jossa and Charlie Brooks, who both went on to win the show, so no pressure. For a long time, I've been hiding behind a character, and I've only been known for it. This is going to be a chance to be my stupid self, she said. Everyone expects me to wear massive gold hoop earrings and have a ponytail whilst eating chicken nuggets. But I am nothing like that. Shona, who isn't looking forward to water-based trials when they fill the tank up, admitted she might need some help settling at night. I wear headphones at night and I listen to serial killer documentaries. I don't know what that says about me, but it helps me to sleep randomly, she confessed. Someone will have to tell me a scary story to get to sleep. From the sound of things, she might even need a hand getting into her bunk. I also tried to get in a hammock as practice. I tied a bed sheet to my gazebo. It wasn't good. She bosses will be hoping comedian Eddie Cuddy will light up the campsite with his trademark witty banter. The funny man, who's previously appeared on Strictly Come Dancing and is set to star on this year's Celebrity Apprentice, is probably best known for his BBC Radio 1 extra show. Not to take it away from Strictly, as Strictly was really hard, but the jungle will be harder. You don't get to interact with anyone other than your campmates, he said. If things get a little emotional or frantic, you will have to deal with it, and there is no escaping. He's well placed to succeed, though, having had some friends who have taken part in the past. I have had a few friends who have done it, like Odi Mabuse and Babatunde. They have all come back with such great stories, he added. You only live once, and I said yes immediately. However, he's still scared of all the creepy crawlies, and he's not looking forward to a pretty key part of the whole experience. I am dreading the trials the most, he admitted. Quipped, bosses will be hoping comedian Eddie Cuddy will light up the campsite with his trademark witty banter. The funny man, who's previously appeared on Strictly Come Dancing and is set to star on this year's Celebrity Apprentice, is probably best known for his BBC Radio 1 extra show. Not to take it away from Strictly, as Strictly was really hard, but the jungle will be harder. You don't get to interact with anyone other than your campmates, he said. If things get a little emotional or frantic, you will have to deal with it, and there is no escaping. He's well placed to succeed, though, having had some friends who have taken part in the past. I have had a few friends who have done it, like Odi Mabuse and Babatunde. They have all come back with such great stories, he added. You only live once, and I said yes immediately. However, he's still scared of all the creepy crawlies, and he's not looking forward to a pretty key part of the whole experience. I am dreading the trials the most, he admitted. Alex Scott, the host of Football Focus and a former Lioness, Alex, is keen to go into the jungle to show a side of herself the public hasn't seen before. People have an idea of who I am on TV, and so it will be nice to show my real self, she pointed out. She won't be pressuring herself to follow in the footsteps of fellow Lioness Jill Scott, who was crowned Queen of the Jungle in 2022. I haven't even thought about winning the show either. You have had a lioness. I have been retired a lot longer than Jill, and in my head, she had that moment and it has been done, she said. It would take a lot, and if I did win, I would burst out crying. I don't think I would even expect it. Alex admitted her partner Jess Glynn thinks she's absolutely mental for signing up, but she's got the backing of her loved ones. She will be my biggest supporter, and my mum absolutely loves the show. Thinking of her tuning in every night will bring a tear, she added. But I will need to push myself to speak out around all of the different and big personalities. Not going into myself for being the shy one will be my big